Good afternoon, Guardians. Next week in Destiny, Iron Banner for the first Iron Banner for this season 21 begins. The Corrupted returns as the Nightfall. I won't be playing that. Zone Control and Mayhem come to the Crucible. I will be playing some Mayhem. Okay, per the title card, well, the title, Ghosts of the Deep Dungeon now available. I don't care. I'm not playing the season. I want to talk a little bit about a game that's come out this week, a little game you may have heard of called Bolt Gun. Now, Bolt Gun, there's another game called Bolt Gun. I think it's called Bolt Gun. I should do my research before I start talking like shit like this. Anyway, Bolt Action is the game I'm thinking of. Never mind. Bolt Action is the miniatures game set in the World War II era. Yeah, shortly after the war, guess what happened? A lot of those military personnel came home, and after being away at war and having their adrenaline spiking so many fucking times, they fucked like crazy and made a shit ton of babies, and this was called the baby boom. Basically, if your parents were born in and around the late 40s, early to mid 50s, they are qualified as baby boomers. That's where the term boomer is coming from. So in today's Destiny, I just don't. I find the term to be offensive when it's applied to my generation. I'm the 50-somethings, 40s to 50-somethings right now. We are the children of the baby boomer, known as Generation X. So when Bolt Gun did its little review, there was a couple of reviewers. I'm not going to name names because you'll find them. They're easy to find. They are calling it, or maybe the game industry is calling it, a boomer shooter. Bolt Gun, this is. Because it's a first-person walking shooter that is the narrative sequel to Space Marine 2, which I have not played Space Marine 2. I meant to buy it, and I just never got around to picking it up, which tells you how disinterested I was. Now, I loved Space Marine 1. I played it on the Xbox 360, and it was a fantastic game. Beat it on normal, then went to hard, and then afterwards felt satisfied enough that I could set it aside, and then eventually I did swap it out to GameStop for some credit towards some other titles. But in any case, so yeah, Bolt Gun is about a Stern Guard veteran, who then has to go in and cleanse a Mechanicus planet of all these vile hordes of monsters. Which is my favorite thing to do in Destiny, is go find a lost sector and shoot alien faces off. So, yeah, I'm super excited. The cool thing about Bolt Gun is that it is done in a retro 1990s, 2000s style pixel jamboree. Along the lines of the original Doom and Diablos and Duke Nukem. And it's just over the top. Over the fucking top cool. Spamming, right? Thank you. Oh, so much fun. Spamming for the algorithm. Don't need it. Don't want it. No, please stop. So yeah, calling it a boomer shooter because it came out of the late 90s, early 2000s is kind of insulting. And I'm insulting not so much because I'm not that old. I give little fucks for how old I am relative speaking to the rest of the world. I find it insulting for the kind of cultural context. If you're going to reference a generation and an age group, fucking do it right. It should have been called an X shooter, or a mover shooter, or or a pixel shooter, or something like that. Any of those would have been more acceptable, if not, seen as pejorative towards the studio's quality, than calling it a boomer shooter, because it's not. Boomers didn't play video games like that. If a boomer played a video game, it was going to be Pong, or Pac-Man, or Space Invaders, which technically is 90s, 2000s is Generation Y. Yeah, why the fuck are we here? That's totally true. That is so very accurate. And then, of course, Gen Z, better known as millennials, I guess. Well, I guess, 90s to 2000s, could also be considered to be millennials, because they're born in the millennium, around the millennium. So yeah, Asteroids, classic. I love that. Have that on a Switch, I think. No, I have it in my Arcade Classics, Atari Arcade Classics. But yeah, so super excited for Bolt Gun. I might actually go ahead and dump the $30 to pick it up and play it. But yeah, if you're gonna call someone a boomer, get your history right, get your context right. It'd be like calling someone an Indian when you travel halfway across the globe and thought you made it to actual India. And we can all
see what you're
reference
fighting
to
today?
that, right? But anyway,
Vex
I'm going to
on
shut
the
up now. I'm going to go shoot some aliens, maybe some other Guardians. You're welcome to stick around and watch the gameplay. See me make a fool of myself as I try to complete some bounties, which is never a good tilt. You should always be just focused on playing the game and having fun, but these are all about resources, so that's what I'm doing.
Give me those
And thank you for stopping by.
rich, brother. I promise. Incoming wave at the drill.
That little drift was because somebody was climbing up my keister trying to get past me, I guess. I don't know how to... They don't know how to jump or something? I don't know. It'd be nice if there was, like, horns on our Guardians. Like, you're in my way! Be even nicer if people actually had fucking mics opened up so we can talk to each other. Because, I mean, communication is a tool in this game, but nobody seems to want to use it. I don't know. There might be some innuendo in there somewhere. You can go look it up. I love a little headless fanatic every now and then. It's fun. These are called the backs.
Hostiles incoming at the base.
They're very funny. I want to share a little conspiracy theory for those of you. Oh my lord, fucking yeah! It makes me irritated when that happens. Back in Destiny 1, a lot of the players used to think that the game itself was a Vex simulation. There's a bad guy on the map. It ain't me. Oh, no. I am so... Oh, there we go. Toasted. Well, at least I didn't die from the Guardian. Let's see what's going on with everybody. Kill cam. Oh! It still shows he's here, though, but even though the timer's expired. Okay, here we go.
Get him.
This is something nobody does in Gambit, but me, is resurrect another player. Most times people will just let you sit there and let the clock run out while they go ahead and scoop modes. It's all that leaderboard shit. Man, I'd love to play a game where there was no leaderboard. Wait, there is no leaderboard in Pokemon. Well, unless you play the tournaments, but then that's an actual directed conflict.
The blockers must die,
I was going to shut up and just let the gameplay go, but, well. So much cool stuff to comment on. Other exciting news, Cade 6 is supposed to be coming back. We find him inside the Traveler. That was kind of fun. Nathan Fillion's got his Instagram populated by conversations with his little Mighty Mug Cade 6 figurine while he's sitting here drinking. I would imagine a tea. I don't think Nathan's a coffee drinker.
Woo! High value target is down. Portals primed. Go make a mess.
Wow, heavy ammo crate, and all it did was give me fucking 4 rounds of special. Good thing I don't need to have it.
Your allies invading. Opposing team summoned a primeval. If they kill it, they win this.
It's gonna win! Oh no!
Your invaders down, but they scored 2 kills. Not bad.
Oh, son of a bitch. Let's take a look at my quests here. What are we doing? The near fusion rifles, glaives, scout rifles, arc weapons. Okay. I don't have an arc.
Portals up. Go take them out.
The near fusion rifles, scout rifle. Guess I could do that. Actually, let's take a look at my... Oh, the connection's looking pretty good. Feels like they've tanked up the combatants more. Yeah, or maybe it's the fact that I'm not running the seasonal stuff.
You're close. Bang and summon that
Kind of
primeval.
always feels like they punish you for not buying the season pass or the expansion by,
Portals up. Go take them
I
out.
would say,
Your allies
manipulating
invaded.
your
Alright.
damage
You can still
output
win
values.
this. Burn that primeval to the ground.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I was able to
Your
fucking
allies
destroy
down.
these.
Took someone with them. Invader inbound. Hunt. Envoy's taking a dirt nap. Primeval time. Enemy invader down. Nice.
There we go.
Opposing team's about to win. And that's it. Opposing team took out their primeval.
Oh, we got something done, though. That's good enough. Alright, well, that's going to do me, guys. Again, have fun. Go check out Bolt Gun. It's going to be super awesome. People are already raving about it. And, you know, for a 40K game, that's, you know, that's pretty good. So, the big thing is that I'm wondering if there'll be any kind of multiplayer online thing. I didn't get that far in the reviews, so I really can't say for sure. But anyway, thanks for stopping by. Go have some fun today.